What's up, everybody? Everybody's been waiting for this video. Forza Horizon 5 officially announced for the PlayStation 5. You can wishlist it today on your console. The first of the big three to go over to PlayStation. And the big three is, if you know it, Halo, Gears, and Forza. And Forza's has been the better performing or the better rating of the three in the last 5 years. Forza Horizon 5 is a hit. Forza Horizon the series, in my opinion, is the greatest racing series of all time. Forza Horizon 5 is one of the greatest racing games of all time. 3, 4, and 5, they three-peated with three incredible games. Forza Horizon 2, crazy enough, is actually, I think, my favorite. PlayStation is getting a gem. And again, like, I'm not going to pretend and be like, oh, this sucks. You know what I mean? It does sucks, but I got over it. And my thing is, once they did this, there's no game safe. There's no game safe. Starfield's not safe. Halo is not safe. Gears of War is not safe. They will just bring them over. Forza Horizon 6 should be due soon, but no game is safe. And it's up to Xbox to determine if this is going to hurt them. You know, Phil Spencer said that they're evolving, and I think that's appropriate. And the thing is, Xbox has great games and they never get credit for it. Every time Xbox, puts out a great game, you got PlayStation fanboys come out and they do some sort of unnecessary criticism of it. Like Indiana Jones was a great game, but all PlayStation fanboys can do is talk about sales, even though the game is day one on Game Pass. That was the thing they talked about Forza Horizon 5. Forza Horizon 5, I think, in its launch year, charted higher, like in terms of like for the year of 2021, and it came out several months after it had higher sales than Ratchet and Clank in the year of 2021. I don't know how it ended up now, but I know it crossed over 40 million players with the help of Game Pass. I know it sold well on Steam, and it's still sold well on Xbox. It's always on the charts. One of the greatest racing games of all time. And that's all. But the thing is, all these guys can do is talk about sales. People will ignore, like, people like PlayStation fanboys. If Xbox is a good game, they will ignore it because they can find something. They either jump on it, criticize it because the meta score is, let's say, below a 90, or they'll criticize it because it didn't chart. They don't criticize games on their actual merit of, is it a good game? And then they have the nerve to turn around and tell us and say Xbox has no games or Xbox doesn't make good games. These guys don't play good games. I'm going to say this. It's incredible. Now songs like Halo, Gears, and Forza is not going to hit the same no more, man. I really probably have to consider a redo of that song in some shape or capacity. No, I really do. I hope people embrace it. I'm not going to complain about, I want to see more players. It has 41 million players. Obviously, it's going to get a lot more players on this game. As it come over to PlayStation and potentially Switch. This would have been a good game to showcase at Nintendo Direct. I think I'm curious. Stuff like this makes me curious to see how it performs on like PlayStation. I'm not talking about its technical capabilities. I don't care about what the PS5 Pro can do or anything like that. I'm talking about, like, all right, because games like this, games like Forza Horizon 5, games like Indiana Jones and Starfield, which I think are all great games, I think they deserve to go viral. And if putting the games on PlayStation is the only ability for that game to go viral, since people love PlayStation, that's the popular platform, that's the brand that people want to play on, then hey, so be it. Let's see if they can do that, if they can garnish that. I think it'll be awesome. It'll bring new life in it. They're gonna get a whole a dump load of new income. It's the reason why I think Amy Hood is predicting in their next quarter, I think they were projecting like higher, revenue from the software side, and this is a big reason why a lot of games are going to be launching on the PlayStation and Nintendo Switch during the spring summer period. They're going to be porting a lot of high tier Xbox games over there. These are the games that no one knew ever existed because they say Xbox doesn't have any games. But it's stuff like this though that what makes this annoying is that people won't use this like, yo, I can't wait to see this. No, this is their weapon. This is pretty much, hey, I need to shit on an Xbox gamer today. I need every month Xbox is going to give them a reason for these coward version PlayStation fanboys to shit on Xbox fanboys for no damn reason. The only thing I say this, and I said this in a video before, and I think I said it on Weapon Wheel podcast. This becomes a problem. This becomes less and less of a problem if PlayStation just did the same thing. You know what I mean? And we know that's not going to happen. Who knows with the new CEO? Like they want money from other places, even though their games are selling fine and their console is selling fine. They still want money from other people. Like it makes me just like, all right, Xbox, like this is how I look at it. This is personally, if I was Xbox, right? I need to make a profit. I need to make money. Obviously I did Game Pass. Game Pass is doing me this, but the thing is Xbox has too many publishers and not enough Xbox customers, believe it or not. They got more publishers than they have like customers to really feed. Again, Xbox before the year is up, they would have released 20 games this year, and I'm counting like games that they're porting over to PlayStation. They would have released 20 some odd games, and you can't really do that. You know what I mean? Only people that can do that is the EAs, the Ubisoft, the Rockstars, and they can't even do. They're you lucky if you get like maybe 5. Maybe you get like in a good year, you get 4 games from those publishers and 2 from a subsidiary of them. Xbox is going ham this year, so it only makes sense for them to be a proper multi-platform publisher. But I do think there's a way they could do it to make sense. I do think, hey, you still release a healthy amount of games that are exclusive to the Xbox while porting old games that has never appeared on PlayStation and Nintendo there, and then releasing a healthy amount of regular multi-plats. And I think that's a healthy thing. Each ecosystem is being properly fed. But just to get back to the point, if I was Xbox and how I would do it, knowing that, hey, there's nothing I can do. I still got to make money. I still want to sell my consoles. I still got Game Pass subscriptions that I'm trying to push. One, I would do much better marketing because marketing is the number one thing with this stuff. I still need to market so people can still buy my Xbox and still subscribe to Game Pass. So marketing is number one. But what I would do more so for goodwill is like, hey, like I got PlayStation here, I got Nintendo here, I got Valve and all these people here. I got Meta. I'm supporting all these platforms and helping. I'm looking at PlayStation. I'm like, dude, we got to have some goodwill here, bro. Like, I'm giving your customers the marquee basis. Yeah, I'm going to make 70% of everything that sells on those consoles. These games are going to sell, but you know what I mean. At this, because I'm making this decision, I'm making your platform default the premier platform essentially for people to go to if exclusives are what matter that much. You guys got to kind of work with me as a goodwill. Is there any IPs that you'd be willing to bring over? And I know it sounds like I'm port begging, but I've said this a million times before. I don't want all PlayStation exclusives on Xbox, but I do think there's some that they can afford to give up, like Spider-Man. I think that's the only thing that needs to really come over. Helldivers, what is it? Spider-Man is only because, and I think Spider-Man only because it's a universal IP. Shit's been out on PC for hella long, and Spider-Man 2's been out for a couple years. Go ahead and throw Spider-Man 2018 and fucking Miles Morales on the Xbox. You can do that. You're getting Halo, Gears, and Forza. Halo, Gears, and Forza. You're getting the big three. You can't give us no fucking Spider-Man. You can't give us no Miles Morales. You can't give us no Aloy. You can't give us no Lego Horizon. Come on. Throw us a bone. Give us something. Give us something. Give us something to eat. Y'all getting everything from Xbox, right? It's okay. We just give. I don't care. MLB's not on Game Pass. I do not care, bro. Like MLB is cool. If I liked it more, like it being in Game Pass to me was just told me like, hey, yeah, there's a reason why I wasn't buying these games. You know what I mean? They're cool play, but like the throw $70 on it, nah. But I'm happy it's on Xbox. But come on, throw some real games on there. Throw Spider-Man. You know what I mean? It would have been fucked up if Xbox would have just left it at grounded Pentiment and Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves. That would have been real jacked up because that's not the real games you guys want. Now you're getting the real games. Y'all can at least throw us Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2018. I would rebuy, and I've rebought. And to be fair, I got the games on PlayStation. Yes, I sold my PlayStation 5 Pro because I don't think it's worth it. I still have a PlayStation 5 in the household. And I own those games also on PC. I would support those games on Xbox because I think it's the right thing to do. So my thing is, if I was Phil Spencer, if I was in Xbox users, like, yeah, I got to make money. So yeah, I'm a go and put these games on these platforms and do whatever I can to make the Xbox brand, the ecosystem still look attractive, whether it be through effective marketing with Game Pass and the console or whatnot. The barrier to entry is a lot cheaper to access these games on our platforms. But, you know, I would like PlayStation, what's up? Like, let's work something out. Like for you don't got to port your entire library. Nah, just some select games. And I think those select games should give us a Spider-Man, give us a shit that's already multi-plat, freaking Spider-Mans and shit like that. Lego Horizons and stuff like that. But that's what I would do. I'm not gonna cry, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna rant. You know, every day they tell us something new. The blow still hurts, but it is what it is. I can't get mad at Forza Horizon 5. Forza Horizon 5, like I said, it was my that and Halo Infinite was my favorite, among my favorite games of all of 2021. It's an incredible game. So, you know what I mean? I've enjoyed it for years and I still have it installed on my Xbox. I would never uninstall Forza Horizon 5. And so I enjoy the game. Everybody's going to enjoy the game. I think it's dope, but I'm not going to cry about it because it's like 4 years old now at this point. As far as like PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced and stuff like that, bro, like I don't know how much more it can do. People forget this game was a real optimal game. This game was targeting 4K on both its performance and its quality mode on Xbox. It was like 4K 30 with like I guess all the settings turned up to a high degree on Xbox Series X at 30 FPS, and then on the performance mode I think it was still 4K, and I think the vegetation settings were reduced, but it's still I played it on 60 FPS. So the best thing PlayStation 5 can probably do is just get quality settings, which looks gorgeous at 60 FPS, and that's good. But that has no effect on me because I could play it at those settings on my current PC right now. So I'm not worried about it. I could play it like that on my current PC right now. It's just that I've been satisfied with the level of details that the Series X is performing at. Once I'm satisfied with the level of performance on my console, I usually don't download the PC version. If there's more to be desired from the game, if I know the game like looks like, there's games where I would definitely drop and go straight to the PC version. I don't like Forza Horizon has you have to have a real beefy GPU to do ray tracing. I know ray tracing is available in Vista, so if PlayStation 5 Pro was able to do ray tracing in game at 60 FPS, then that would be a significant upgrade. But if it doesn't do that, I don't think the upgrade is going to be that significant where it warrants me to like, hey, I need to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro to experience Forza Horizon all over again. I don't think PlayStation 5 is going to deliver a Forza Horizon experience that I can't currently get. If I can't get it on my Xbox Series X, I don't think it's going to deliver anything that I can currently run on my current PC. And I'm not running like a 5080 or anything like that, but I'm running a 4070 build, but that's my thoughts on that. So a lot of people like PS5 Pro enhanced. It's like, okay, Xbox Series X enhanced. What the fuck? Like optimized for Series X, optimized for PC. It's not doing anything that isn't possible today. Enjoy it. Hopefully you guys buy it and you like it and you enjoy it. Shout out to all the the PlayStation fanboys that are popping shit right now. Like these people, like every time all I had to do is hit home and I get, fugazi ass individuals tweeting me. I don't even know what this is all about, honestly. But Forza Horizon 5, greatest racing game. And I think Forza Horizon in general is the greatest racing game or franchise of all time. But yeah, this was my initial reaction. The days of Xbox games being overly scrutinized and snubbed from Jeff Keighley Game of the Year awards is about to end. PlayStation is getting the best modern racing game of all time on this platform. I mean it. I do think it's the greatest racing game of all time. And it is what it is. And it's going to have cross platform play. I'm just finding out everything, which is dope. It is what it is, man. I mean, I just wish though. I wish the industry did things at the same time because, like I said, PlayStation is very stubborn. They gave birth to a lot of fucked up people. So only way this is going to be appreciated to the point where it's not a problem, it's not a negative. Like really, we shouldn't be crying at games being available to buy somewhere else. Oh my goodness, we really shouldn't be crying about this. But the only way it will be accepted if for someday Spider-Man Miles Morales or Spider-Man 2018 or Lego Horizon shows up on the Xbox store waiting for me to buy. That's the video, guys. I know it's kind of long, but I'm gonna make sure we get out of here, man. Thank you guys for watching. Xbox is the best box. I am the best box. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. Peace, man. Yeah, peace. Xbox is still the best box. I don't care if they get the entire library. It's the best place to play these games on, in my opinion. It's right here.